What's up, guys? Hey, we're coming to you from the Pacific Northwest here, where we got a lot of nice old C10 trucks around. We just spotted a 79 C10 on Facebook Marketplace over in Newberg, Oregon, and we're gonna run over there and take a look at this truck, and if it looks as good as it does on Facebook there, we're gonna pick this thing up. Dante here,
hey guys.
and we're gonna try to make a go of this, but yeah, we're gonna bring you some cool trucks, and we got a couple others at home that we're working on, so we'll talk to you in a bit. We're headed for Newberg. Okay, guys, we're coming up here real quick on the 79 C10 over here in Newberg, Oregon. The first time we get to see it there, so we'll see what we got here. Hopefully it's a pretty rust-free truck here. Most of our trucks here in the Northwest are pretty rust-free. We don't really salt the roads, so yeah, this is supposed to be I think a 1 or 2 owner truck, but been used on a farm, a strawberry farm, but first appearance don't look too bad here. Yeah, that's not too bad for the price. So we're gonna jump out here and take a peek at it. Looks like she's been repainted. It's got papers for a rebuilt motor and a rebuilt tranny, although several years ago. They're here to look at the 79, and Big D here is going to show you around it a little bit here. We got an inside hood. This must be on the 79. It's a Big 10 truck. Family had it on a farm using a strawberry field. Motor was rebuilt Cantor Automotive a number of years ago, but I don't think that many miles on it. We'll look at that later. But 350 engine, turbo 350 tranny. It's been rebuilt. Looks like it's got a new battery. Said he put a new starter in it. It's a little noisy. We'll probably have to fix that. But overall, pretty good. A little surface rust, but no rust throughs anywhere there. Maybe we can come around here and look at these. Look at this cab and cab corners and stuff. You can see there's rocker panels. There's no rust through there, no rust there. Down around the cab here, it's all real good. No real problems there. A few missing things. Got a real nice set of Vise grips here on the window. But yeah, there she is.
It's got a nice bed. Good old tailgate. Not many dings. Pretty clean truck. Got some dents in the bed over here. Overall, pretty good truck. We're gonna take it off. Don't need it. Pretty ugly truck though.
Dante, looks like they hit it with a forklift here, huh, Big D?
Right?
Yeah.
So it looks
Check on this side. What do you think?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, no rust through, no rust.
Seat cover.
Pads cracked there.
Everything looks good.
Yeah. Oh, check that out. Tank build sheet.
Whoa.
Or maybe come out of the back seat. That's pretty cool. Oh, maybe I'll turn it up the other way. Wow, haven't seen one of those in a long time. That's really cool. Got some paperwork in here. The transmission engine was rebuilt. We'll go over that stuff a little later there, but that's pretty cool. Nice find there.
All right. I think we're gonna load it up. Get out of here.
Okay. Okay, the truck started right up first try. Ran really smooth. Waited for the choke to warm up there, and it kicked off and idled down really nicely. Took the truck for a drive down the road, and the turbo 350 trans, and it just works like a champ. Really, really good. We'd like to bring the truck home, but the tags were expired on it, and the guy we bought it from was a retired deputy, so wasn't sure how he'd think about us driving off with the truck with expired tags and temporary. Truck would have drove home nice. But there it is. We're gonna get rid of that canopy, clean the old truck up. So that choke pops off there?
Come here. Sounds good.
Right on. Got the truck home and gave it a good wash and took it for a little drive. We ended up out the Bob's Grand Island Grocery and Deli. It was raining out there on this day, but the old truck run and drive good. Picked up some 15x8 rally wheels at the wrecking yard for $25 a piece. Painted them. Installed some trim rings off Amazon for $68. And I believe the center caps are $34 a piece. And we installed some new Cooper Cobra radios, 245 6015s on the front. And on the rear, we went with a 275 6015. I think they fit the truck really nice. I am planning on lowering the truck. All right, for $360, picked up the 4.6 drop kit from Summit Racing. Seemed to be a generic brand, but everything is sent come in classic performance product boxes, so I assume it's from them. Haven't opened it yet, but getting ready to do that. Should have spindles, drop springs, and a rear flip kit in there, amongst other things. So we'll get these things opened up, see what we got. Okay, I didn't open everything up here, but you can see we got a couple of drop springs. Look mighty short to me. We'll see. Got a rear flip kit. Got our bolts and hardware there for the C-notch kit. I'm not planning on doing that now. I'll probably have the bed off the truck later time and do it then. And both drop spindles. The other one's in the box there. Everything came out of classic performance product boxes, so looks like a pretty good score there for $360. 4-inch in the front, which would be 2-inch drop spindles, 2-inch coil springs, and in the rear we'll do rear axle flip kit and kind of go over what that consists of here. This truck, being the Big 10, has an extra leaf pack here. We'll definitely be removing that. Maybe even removing a couple leaves out of there. I'm not sure yet. But kind of steps here that we'll be taking. We'll remove the front spring hanger bolts there out of the spring eye. See in the front there. We'll disconnect the shock. We have to lower shock mount, probably just leave it hang. Although we probably should put some shorter shocks on hanger bolts. We'll remove those. And then the U-bolts here go around the differential. Look like those could be fun, pretty dirty. We'll clean those off, put some penetrant oil on them, and try to get them off there. If they don't come off, we'll get the old gas axe, the torch out, and cut those off. Kit comes with a new set of U-bolts there for it. So that's it in a nutshell. Getting the springs out of here. And of course we'll do the other side the same way. And once we get them out and start reinstalling the kit, I'll show you the steps involved there. Okay, real quick here. You've seen those U-bolts, how rusted they were and crusty there. They were not going to come off easy. I took my long 1/2-inch breaker bar and tried to break them loose. And I did get them loose and stuff, but it was going to be a fight all the way. So I broke out the old flaming hacksaw, the cutting torch, and cut those U-bolts off there. Just made one cut right on the bottom of them, and they popped off really easy. They're under a little bit of pressure, but not a real big deal. Just kind of be careful when you do that sort of thing. But as soon as I cut them, they came loose there. Got the overload spring. All right, cut the U-bolts off. You can see I just made one cut right on the bottom of them. And they just pop right loose. A little pressure on them, but no big deal. See the extra add a leaf there. I'm not sure if that was OE or if somebody added that in there, but kind of judging by the brackets up there, I'm going to say that they're aftermarket. Even though this is a Big 10, which has a bigger leaf spring pack in it, I still think those are aftermarket. Got the bolts loose on the springs. I'll be pulling them out here just shortly. Use the old trusty Harbor Freight 1/2-inch electric impact gun. A lot easier than just building up air in the compressor. I do have a cordless, but the battery charger's not here. I'm going to tell you on these Big 10s, half tons, one of the ways that General Motors got around some of the emissions laws with EGR and stuff was they created the Big 10, which is a little higher GVW, gross vehicle weight rating, than other half tons. And once it got over a certain point, they didn't have to meet the same emission standards as a regular passenger car during those years, which the government caught on to that real quick and stopped them where they couldn't do that anymore. But I think that was the main reason for the Big 10s there. Okay, we pulled the spring centering bolt loose on the springs, and as you can see here on this Big 10, we got 7 leaves and then the main leaf on the bottom. You know, looking at different replacement springs online for these trucks, not necessarily Big 10, but for other trucks, some have 3 in 1, some have 4 in 1. Probably going to build this one 3 main leaves, and then the 4th one being that bottom spring there. I see where some remove them, some don't, but I don't know. I'm gonna go, I think, like say 3 main and then that 1 lower spring there. See how that looks. If it's too low, we'll add some. If it's not low enough, we'll take some out. Okay, the back end done. Got the drop kit back there, 6-inch. That's a pretty huge drop. Haven't done anything to the front yet. Getting ready to put it up on stands and pull the wheels off of it and get started on this thing. See what she looks like. Definitely a little different for me, having a lower truck. The front should be coming down about 4 inches. I'll measure it before I start here and see what it looks like when we get done here. All right. Well, we got our 4.6 drop kit installed. Took her out for a nice little drive. Drives nice, handles good there. A little lower in the rear than we'd really care for it to be. I may add a leaf back in it just to bring it up half inch or so. Level out a little bit there. Future plans for the truck call for a short bed. We're going to pull the bed, cut the frame, and shorten it up and shorten the bed. So stay tuned.